Hey, Shalom, Akim, Kalayim, Wahawala, Bashim Al Shah, that one answer your parts of great meal, so an honest citation out there to the whole for your life. All right, so we made it to part two, barely. So the last video I had to cut it short again. Satan was in the midst again. Again, Satan was in the midst. You know, he sent one distraction after I put away the first distraction. He came with another distraction right after the first one, to the point where I had to shut the video down. You know, Satan is truly in the midst on this topic, man. Then on top of that, while I'm getting ready to start the video again, or preparing to start it again, another distraction came in that took me completely off course. You know, now I'm back, you know, hopefully to upload a part two. You know, hopefully the video goes well to where I can get it out and nothing that doesn't happen. So anyway, we're back to Chris Brown's Warm Embrace music video, which he's actually referring to the salvation of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, man. Okay. And what comes, the blessing that comes with serving the Lord, which eventually we want to receive salvation. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the scene. I can't play it because of copyright. The very first video I did was copyrighted because I was playing the video, not even realizing, you know, but only partial scenes I only had to delete it or trim out for YouTube. But eventually that video ain't go up anyway because Satan truly did not want that video to go up. But we get to a part in the video where this couple is being beamed up, man, and you can both see that they're Israelites, you know, man and female. And that goes to show you that they know about the salvation is for the Israelites, you know. This is a very spiritual music video. What caught my eye when I seen the thumbnails, you know, I think it was this scene when he was, you know, falling, you know, and there's different motif. You can say, oh, they trying to say Satan falling from heaven, or you can also say us being put in the chains of darkness, going to this to the earth, you know, and us being one with the universe. Okay, there you go. So this like caught my eyes. All right, let me click on this, and I eventually, you know, I was skimming through it, and I seen the scene with the beam. I was like, oh shit, wow. And I think I said in my last video, part one, that Chris Brown knows about the UFOs, man. You know, I don't know what he says here, but that's the spirit of the times we're living in. Okay, because that's prophetic. That's a scene. That's a great scene or event that's going to happen in the earth. Okay, what you want to get in the scriptures, man. But it goes to show you that, you know, our people know, man. You know, and they showing their art, you know, or showing what they know through, you know, through visuals or through film, you know, videos, yada yada yada. But very, you know, spiritual, symbolic, you know, video, you know, goes into the mercy of the Lord and the salvation from the second death, which is the fire, the nuclear fire, man, the destruction of Babylon the Great and other countries. It says the earth shall roll to and fro, and America is not going to be built back up. It's going to be a remembrance of the wicked, as it tells you in as an example of the ungodly. It tells you in Second Peter's, I believe the second chapter. So this is where I left off at. Well, I ain't even sort of cherry up. So right, let's get it right here. The UFO, and you see the couple being beamed up, man. And we left off here. It says, when they see it going into the fame of the elect, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and that goes into Yahweh Shah's return. It tells you that all tribes of the earth shall mourn because of him. I'm trying to get it down, you know, of course. So Revelation 1 and 7, and it says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds," or the UFOs. Okay, let me go into this word real quick. For the word cloud is Nephilim, and it says, "Use of the cloud or UFO or chariot of Israel or God, which led the Israelites in the wilderness, the pillar of fire by day." I forget what it said, but it was a chariot, man. Let me hold up, man. Let me go get it, man. Okay, there we go. It's, Exodus 13 and 22. I can go up to that one or two. Okay, I'm gonna go to 13, Exodus 13:21. It says, and Yahweh went before them by by day in a pillar of a cloud. Okay, so it's talking about the UFOs of the chariots to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire. Okay, again, it's talking about a celestial spacecraft. Okay, a celestial vehicle, and it says to give them light to go by day and night. So that's how we wasn't beamed up. It was just our protection while we were going through the wilderness. And that was an amazing sight because you never saw that before. You see planes and they yada 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 now because the Lord gave them that technology, but you gonna see a whole nother thing, man, coming from outer space, and that's gonna, and like the Lord said, I will not meet thee as a man. He's coming with an impenetrable, invulnerable, angelic force. That's why it says this that is glorious in thy apparel, man, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Because the Lord is going to save his people the same way as he did in ancient Egypt. And this is new Egypt. And it says again, it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. Oh, I didn't get over here. This thing is, this is Revelation 1 and 7. It says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him." And all this, so that through his reincarnation, okay, you come back in the flesh, be regenerated through your lineage, through your generations. And it says, "And all kindreds of the earth shall well because of him." Okay, because what? It's the destruction of the nations, the destruction of Esau's world. Okay, and the beginning of our world that followeth, as it tells you in Second Esdras. So when Yahweh Shah comes, he put the stamp on it. And it says the Lord is coming to conquer. Okay, he's coming to bring retribution and vengeance and judgment. This is Revelation 6 and 2, and it says, "And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer." And he's going to conquer who? The other nations, man. He's going to destroy the armies of the other nations. That's why it says, this is Revelation 12 and 7, "And there was war in heaven." This they show you that in Independence Day. Okay, they show you that on the left hand side, and through that movie. But on their side, they won. That's not how it's going to happen in reality. Okay, Esau in the other nations, they're going to lose terribly. They're going to get slaughtered. You're going to get that. Is the Lord's fury is upon all nations, or his indignation. This is Isaiah 34 and 2. It says, "For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He has delivered them to the slaughter." That's the reality. That's what's going to happen. Okay, the Lord is going to utterly slaughter the nations, okay, and their armies. Meanwhile, missiles going to be shot everywhere. Like it's man, so much going to happen in that day. Just like today in today's time, you can't keep up with nothing, man. The prophecies are jumping off the pages, man. Everywhere you look, something is going on, man. Like the scriptures talk about the tribulations that you get out of one tribulation and then you instantly in another. And like the scripture says, for Esau's kingdom, that terror shall be on every side, man. And that's why you see nothing but the Lord's judgment, man. It says every day or every morning the Lord brings the judgment. The light is every moment you see the Lord's judgment on the earth, man. You just had I guess in Afghanistan they had an earthquake today or whenever it happened. It's very recent. Over 1,000 people lost their lives, man. That's the Lord's judgment, man. But fast forward to this event, it's going to be the scene where everything is happening all at once, man. You're going to have the destruction of the nations. Then you're going to have the deliverance of the elect. And then you're going to have missiles being dropped everywhere, but especially here in America, just completely destroying it. And it says that the earth shall roll to and fro. So I'm pretty sure Chris Brown knows about all that too. If he knows about the chariots, he damn sure knows about everything else, man. All these Israelites know. All these entertainer Israelites, they know, man. They gotta know. When you get to a certain point, they tell you. Just like with Martin Luther, goddamn, I can't even say his goddamn name because I usually call him Martin Lucifer Queen. He got to a certain point where, and he said in this speech, man, the mountaintop speech. He went to the mountaintop and they told him, or the elites, they told him who he was. And I don't know what speech became before or after. He said something about he regretted what he did because he was integrating into a burning house. And he taught, and we all know the scriptures about Esau. This is Babylon the Great. He's going to get burned here and in the kingdom. The Lord's going to, after 1,000 years, the Lord's going to just destroy him, just set him on fire, man. We're going to watch him burn. Here we're fighting to be with the heathen. We want to be hand in hand with the heathen. That's why you see the 2/3. They don't want salvation. They want to know what Esau gonna be doing. That's it. They don't care about their name on the sign. They care about Esau. Esau is not gonna be saved, man. Esau was condemned to death, man. And he was declared anathema, a thing devoted to God for destruction. And then we seen that right here, man. How the Lord, like that's a man. The way the Lord is going to destroy Esau. He's going to get the ass whooping, the worst ass whooping of all time. That's one of his plagues. He's going to suffer the worst ass whooping of all time. It said nobody going to remember his ass. That the Lord going to destroy Esau that bad, we're not going to remember him, man. It's like Esau, who the fuck? Damn, his name gonna be nothing. Just like our name is nothing in this game, his name gonna be absolutely nothing. It tells you that a thing more profane than Esau. Here we in Esau's kingdom, we see in his glory, but we gonna see his end and the curse. The curse, man. Now I got into Esau, man. I got into Esau. Damn, it's so many, man. It's like, damn, what do I get? It's so many. I'm just lost right now. Like, damn, where do I go? Where do I start? Oh, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. This is Lamentations chapter 4 and 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Like right now, And then all the Esau's curses, man, is going to be in effect and to be activated, man. He shall perish away like his own dung, man. It says you shall be as a dream in the night. Okay, it tells you about the war in heaven that Esau prevailed not, neither was his kingdom found anymore at all. The Lord is going to extinguish, erase your remembrance, man, from earth. That's terrible. That's fucking terrible, man. And then on top of that, you going after 1,000 years, the Lord is really going to do away with you. Why do you think Esau's so mad right now, man? He's showing his horns, man. Then these people are fucking way bugged the fuck out, man. Because Esau is at it. This is it. This is it, man. The spirits are mad, man. The left hand side is mad. It's over, man. That's why Esau is going to come down so hard on Jake, man. It told you about the wrath of the wicked because he knows that he had but a short time. This is it. After that, you ain't going to know what an Edomite is, man. It's going to be that swift. Esau is in, and the Lord going to put that spirit on him. That wicked, violent spirit, that murderous, bloodthirsty spirit on him, man. To go all out on the 2/3, man. But after that, your new world order is our new world order. You going into slavery. It tells you that all throughout the Bible, Isaiah, Psalms 149. It tells you all throughout the Bible. In the book of Revelation, 13:10. He that leadeth in captivity, he that killeth with the sword, must be killed with the sword. And you got to go into captivity. You got to pay. It's payback. I don't know how I got on Esau, man. But that's the spirit. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, because Esau has a destruction, because everything is going to happen. You're going to have Esau destruction, the other nation destruction, the 2/3 destruction. You're going to have Israel, the elected Israel salvation. You're going to have America being destroyed. You have the Lord here destroying the armies and destroying the other wicked. The Lord's going to rid the earth of wickedness. It's going to be so much, man. You don't have to wrap your head around it. But we dealing with the salvation part. Right here is just another piece of the puzzle, man. Esau's destruction, man. The next world is our world. And to tell you that the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, that's by way of force. It said, thus, Revelation 18:21, thus with violence, said that great city Babylon be thrown down. That's how Esau is going out. But Esau ain't going to be remembered. The whole earth going to rejoice. But let's go back to the salvation of Israel, the elect. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of the salvation so far beyond all that they look for. So they're going to see the elect being delivered, man. Just like this. That's a part of their fame. Us getting our glory back, man. They're going to actually see us being beamed up, being delivered. Receive a physical salvation from the Lord. This is Jeremiah 16:14. It says, therefore, behold, the Lord liveth, that sluggard. Therefore, behold, the days coming, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Because this time's going to be a greater salvation, man. Oh, like, you can't even compare it, man. You're not going to be able to comprehend it. Man, I can't even spell that word right now. What the hell? Like, come on, man. Come on. See. Let's go. There we go. Thank you. So 1 Corinthians 2:9 says, "But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High have prepared for them that love Him." You know, and that's also with the salvation, man. We know how great that's going to be. It says, "Every eye shall see Him," man, and also the elect, man, being delivered, the Lord's elect, chosen ones. Okay, out of the nation of Israel, the Israelites only. Okay, they want to see their salvation. Then they're going to be amazed at the strangeness of the salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Because they're looking for everything else. They're looking for treasury, you know, etc., man. But that's not going to happen. They want to see some big ass spaceships, which they've been telling you, they've been putting in your face the whole entire time. Esau has a space force. They let you know, man, that there's going to be a war in heaven, man. Michael and Yahushua battling Esau, man, and his military, and the other nations' military as well. Man, we living in exciting times. That's all I can say. This is I got so many more scriptures, but I gotta close on out because I gotta see if it's gonna work. This is Matthew 24:30, and it says, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn." That's a precept for Revelation 1. "And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." That's Isaiah 63. "And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other." Okay, there you go again with the great sound. You hear that all throughout Revelation. Okay, of our deliverance. So let's go back here real quick. And it says here, it says, "The Lord lived that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt." So that's no more going to be said. It says, "But the Lord liveth, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north." That's what? North America, where Babylon the Great is located. Okay? Esau's world, man. Which is Babylon the Great. Or the Roman Empire, or the the Roman Empire. Okay? And if you look at the biggest country spending on any country on earth, America is number one. Because he's that dragon that's written of in Revelation. That's going to fight against Michael and the archangels, man, and the other angels. And Yahushua, they prevail not. Yeah, all that spending on this military, all this weaponry, and then people so puzzled, like, why are you spending all this money? Because they going to war with the Lord, man. The Lord is building them up so he can just destroy them. He's trying to do so much for Esau to build him up to fight, man. But when that bell ring, it's over, man. The Lord is building a great white height, man. But it's nothing, man. But as soon as that bell ring, man, that's it, man. Lights out. Esau, he can't. He's never gonna be on that level, man. He can't touch the Lord, man. It's a fight that everybody knows he's gonna lose, man. But in their minds, they think they're gonna win. They show you that in their movies. They think they really that proud. They think they're gonna win, man. But anyway, it says, "But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands where he had driven them." That's the salvation, "and I will bring them again into their land." That's the land of Israel. I got so many. I can get Revelation 21 that I gave unto their fathers, and the Lord's going to establish his blessings and promises. Okay, as we've seen throughout the Bible. Like, I hate when you gotta be so specific, man. It says, Romans 9:4, it says, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promises, whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came, or Yahushua came, who is over all, the Most High, Yahweh Shah, blessed forever. Amen. So we want to receive all this, man. The glory, is the mercy, all that. The glory, part of that glory is that salvation. Man, I got so many precepts, man. I think it says, unto you, 2 Thessalonians 1:7, verse, I'm going to go to verse 6, try not to go on a rant. Saying it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulations to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven, from the sky, with his mighty angels and the chariots, okay, with the clouds, okay? And flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua. So the elect are going to be in the chariots, man, while they seeing the Lord's, destroying the wicked on this earth, man. He's destroying Esau's world. We want to see that. And right here, it says a scene of heaven. Okay, so Esau knows, man. Even Esau knows the scriptures, man. This is referring to the elect being delivered, okay, via the chariots. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. Damn, man. There's a chariot. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, over who? Esau. And over his image and over his mark, small and great, rich and poor, Karagma. That's Esau, man, or E. And over the number of his name, and stand on the sea of glass, having the hearts of the Most High. And they sang the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Yahweh Shah, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Okay, so we want to see Esau's destruction and the end of the nations in the 2/3. This is Revelation 11. Go to the point. And okay, here we go. Verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw. Okay? So that's vice versa. They see us right now, maybe being built up. They're going to see us on the street corners teaching. The Lord is building us back up to being his people again. They see that we woke up, and they see we are out in the street corners, chanting down Babylon. Like I told you in Ezekiel 34, I believe 35 as well, about preach against Edom. They see that, and they're frightened. Like these niggas and slicks know who they are. They come together. That's what the prophecy states, that we want to come together through the word of Yahweh Shah. And eventually we're going to be saved. So at the same time, they're gonna look up at our salvation. Then all those niggers and spicks, like as it tells you right here, it says, and they repenting and groaning for angels of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he we had sometimes in derision and a proper reproach. We're madmen. We fools count his life madness and his end to be without honor. But we receive that glory, man, being delivered. How is he a number among the children of God, and his light is among the saints? Okay, they're gonna be bemoaning. They're gonna be in pain. They're gonna be in pegs. They're gonna be in terrible fear, man. And at the same time, they're gonna use that fucking nigger, man. That fucking motherfucker, and all your enemies too, man. The ones that will personally giving you hell, man. If they don't, if they make it there, they might see specifically your salvation, man. The ones that talk shit about you, especially the damn woman. The ones that, oh, this guy's an embarrassment. This guy would never amount to nothing. They want to see your salvation, man. Even, certain of them, when all hell breaks loose, they gonna see that you got a different spirit than everybody else. They gonna see that protection, man. Go back to this. And it says, and they heard a great voice out of heaven saying, that great sound of a trumpet, as we read in Matthew's, is said throughout the whole Bible. Come up hither, meaning we, the elect being beamed up in the chariots, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. You see? The chariot UFO, and their enemies beheld them. They looked at us. It's like I've been going precept upon precept. Their enemies beheld them. They want to have that, oh man, fucking nigger, man. That scumbag. How the fuck is he being delivered, not me? It's gonna be a terrible, dreadful day for the wicked, man. The triumph of the wicked is short. But anyway, I'm gonna end it there, man. Even though I got a lot more, way more. So I just hopefully this video works, anyways. But until next time, hopefully it's edifying.